Wednesday's meeting was to deliberate on how the two countries would ensure that the recommendations of the sole enquirer on the property in contention would be put into action. The lands minister and the Bulgarian ambassador outlined some areas that need attention.
The issue of the embassy's property touches the very core of any diplomatic sensitivity. So, in our view, this matter should be finally resolved. Absolutely. Because it took us 3 decades, and this issue empoisoned cooperation. So Ghana has closed its embassy in Sofia. We were at the level of Chargé d'Affaires, then we also closed temporarily the embassy. And I see that part of this process is this issue that lasts for too much.
I think that a substantial part of the problem is resolved with this kind of attitude, and I believe that if we work hand in gloves, we should be able to resolve this. And for me, the point you've made is even the more important point, which is that this is a tangential issue. This is just, if you want, a microcosm. This is just a tip of the iceberg. The bigger issue is the Ghana-Bulgaria relationship and how we can develop it, and the cooperation and so on and so forth. I'm looking forward to having closed-door discussions with you, and I believe that by the time you be leaving this office, you and I will have a clear pathway as to how we resolve this matter.
The two subsequently went into a closed-door meeting. Key among the many decisions taken was the setting up of a 3-member committee to ensure the implementation of the recommendations in the report of the sole enquirer.
On behalf of the government and people of Bulgaria, he thanked the president for his leadership, and I assured him that the desires of the president in resolving this matter is one that I, as his servant for the Ministry of Lands, will carry through to the letter, and therefore we'll work together. Arising out of the meeting is a team which has been established, chaired by or headed by my Deputy Minister responsible for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Benito Usibio, and with the Technical Director for Lands at the Ministry and a representative of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to seek to mediate over this matter and to get into this matter to find what the sole enquirer referred to as an amicable solution to the dispute, so that we can bring an end to this long-standing dispute and controversy.
These developments took place in May 2022. A 3-member committee was put together by the Lands and Natural Resources Minister to see to the implementation of the recommendations of the sole enquirer. The sole enquirer recommended sanctions against the supposed private developer who caused the destruction of the embassy's building. He also recommended that compensation be paid to the government of Bulgaria. It is over a month, and it appears government is yet to honor its assurances. Updating the public on the actions taken by the government of Ghana, the Bulgarian Honorary Consul to Ghana, Nicholas Van Stelden, said there have been some assurances from their Ghanaian counterparts of a financial compensation.
The discussion with the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, and the Minister was very blunt and direct, and he asked, what does Bulgaria want? And our Ambassador Janko Jordanov answered that Bulgaria wants compensation for the loss of the embassy and the embassy land, and that's what the minister said he will be working on. The minister promised to appoint a 3-person committee, which was going to be led by the Deputy Minister Benito Usibio. And since then, 2 weeks ago, the ambassador visited Ghana on a brief visit. I was informed by the Deputy Minister that they were not ready yet because it was a visit very short after the other visit. And last week I called the Deputy Minister and asked how far they are with a solution for Bulgaria, and I was answered that they'll be ready soon and come with a proposal. The ambassador said on the short term to rebuild an embassy is a little bit quick, and he preferred a financial settlement at that time. And I think the Deputy Minister is working on that.